Hello to all my subscribers. So it's been a while, and today I'm doing a bit of an experiment. If you want to stick with me and see how it turns out, although I suppose if it's a success, I'll post it on YouTube and I'll do a thumbnail with the finished piece. But as you can see, I think this is as much as I can possibly zoom in to show you what I'm doing. And yes, so today we're doing a bezel for a 16 millimeter rivoli. Okay, so here I have my 16 millimeter rivoli. I have some, let me grab some 15. I have some 15 and 11 size beads. It's Toho, the brand. I would recommend sticking with Toho because, as we all know, Miyuki are generally much smaller. One of the biggest reasons why this is an experiment is because in order for me to zoom in that much, I have to have my phone screen right between me and the beadwork. So that's going to be interesting. Right, so we got our 16 millimeter rivoli, we got our 15 and 11 Tohos, and we also will be using some 3 millimeter pearls. Here we are, some lovely. All these I actually got from Eureka Crystal Beads. The pearls, these are white, not Swarovski, Krakovski pearls. Oop, there we are, dropping already stuff. And then the Tohos, oh my, they've got a huge selection of Toho beads, and I like Tohos, and yeah. So here we are. Right, I have 50 inches of thread with just two needles at each end, because then I've got much shorter length this way. And what we'll do is we'll start by picking up 8 alternating 8 11-ohs and 8 15-ohs. So we pick up 11-oh, 15-oh, 11-oh, 15-oh, and we do that 8 times. So we do 11-oh, 15-oh, 11-oh, 15-oh, 11-oh, 15-oh, 11-oh, 15-oh. I could scoot my beads so that you can see them better. So if you've seen my previous videos, you know that I'm no expert in filming things, but we'll see. Hopefully this video will be better than any of the previous ones, because that's how you want to go. You just wanted them, well, you certainly don't want them to get worse. Right, so we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm counting through my camera phone screen, so that's interesting. Right, here we are. We have our, I do believe that's 8, right? Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we are. Okay, so we'll bring them to the middle of the thread. Let me quickly do that. Bring them right to the middle of the thread, and with either of the needles I go through, let's see, the first 11-oh that we put on. There we are. Okay, so this should be, oh, I still keep trying to look under the screen. This is quite an adjustment, right? Let's see. So we have our circle of 8 11-ohs and 8 15-ohs. Now what we do is we pick up a series of 2 15-ohs, 11-oh, and 2 15-ohs. And coming out of this 11-oh, we're gonna go through the next one. Okay, then we pick up again 2 15-0s and 11-0 and 2 more 15-0s, and we'll go through this 11-0. Okay, so hopefully that is clear. And let's start. Of course, as you know me, I don't, well, those who do know my videos, I don't edit, so feel free to skip ahead or to the next step, because I'll just be beating along. And oh my, this is not easy through the camera. Okay, so okay, I picked up here. Let's see, 2 15s, 11-0, 15-0, and I've gone through another 11-0. Okay, let's do this. 2 15s, 11-0, oh, 2 15s. Now we go through the next 11-0, just there. Right, we want these 11-0s to kind of stick out. So there, I can pull on them this way. Okay, so here we are. Can have them like this. Okay, and you just keep going all the way around this way. Okay, 2 15-0s, 11-0, 2 15-0s, and we go through the next 11-0. Okay, don't worry about the initial sort of circle pulling apart. It'll be fine. It's yeah, it'll all get pulled together nicely. Okay, now we do 2 15-0s, 11-0, 2 15-0s, and we go through the next 11-0 in our initial circle. Right. Well, it's looking really horrible at the moment, but don't worry about it. Okay. It'll all straighten out in the end. Right. This is what we have at the moment. Now we have 2 15-0s. Like I said, this is an experiment. If it works out, then I'll improve on this and do my future videos this way. And if, well, let's not guess ahead of time. We'll see if it works out or not. Since I don't have that much time to be posting YouTube videos, I might post this one nonetheless. Right, so here we are, next 15-0, well, next 11-0, sorry. Then again 2 15-0s, 11-0, and 2 15-0s. Certainly an adjustment looking through the camera like this. Okay, and I do believe I have just the last one left. Yes. Don't worry, we'll tighten the central circle in a bit. Okay, so you just keep going through, coming out of 11-0 in the initial circle, picking up 2 15-0s, 11-0, 2 15-0s, and going through the next one, next 11-0. So, okay. It's pretty straightforward, I think. So then, once, right, when we enter the first 11-0 out of which we're coming out, we're going to also go through the 2 15-0s and the 11-0 in the middle there. Okay, so done that. Now what we need to do, because we want to, you know, straighten out all these, we're supposed to have picots, but it's looking a bit of a mess at the moment. So now we need to go through all these 11-0s in the peak. So this, from this 11-0 to this 11-0 to this 11-0 to this 11-0. And what we're doing is we're putting 3 11-0s in between. So you pick up 3 11-0s, okay? 3 11-0s, we're coming out of this peak and locate where the next peak is, and we'll go to the next peak, okay? 3 11-0s, okay? Then we pick up 3 more 11-0s. And we'll go through the next peak, which is here. Good. And all that. Right. So 3 11-0s, 3 11-0s, and then the next peak. Okay. So some of them, you'll see like the bead will be a bit stuck or pushed down. So you just get in with the needle and you can pull it up and out. So we pick up again 3 11-0s. Okay. 3 11-0s, and we'll go through this one. Okay. Now next peak I have the same problem with the 11-0 that got pushed down. So bring it up and take 3 11-0s. Some of the beads that get stuck together. So, this is the least comfortable way of filming, actually, that I've done so far. Really is not comfortable at all. Okay, so then let's press on. 3 11-0, sorry, going through the next peak. Make sure you don't twist those peaks. So this is what we have at the moment. Okay. Let's take 3 more 11-0s through the peak, and then we go through the last peak, I believe. Yes. So our last peak. Oh, don't like it when they get all pushed in like that. Oh, dang, I made a mistake there. I think. Did I? Maybe, maybe not. No. Just because it's all twisted. Don't see it properly. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So, yeah. Feel free to skip through the steps. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Now then, now I don't remember if I need to, yes, so I went through the last one. Okay, this is what we have at the moment. Okay, so we're coming out of here. We have 3 11-ohs, see, in between all the peaks. Okay, so now I'm going to insert some beads in between these 11-ohs. So coming out of here, I'm gonna go through this one, pick up another 11-oh, put it above this one, and then go through this one. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, 50, rogue 15-oh here. Okay, so we pick up 11-oh, go through here. Okay, pick up 11-oh, go through here. Next one. So this row is basically like peyote, really. Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah. So another 11-oh, and then through the next. Skip one 11-oh, go through the next. Pick up another 11-oh, go through the next. Pick up another 11-oh, skip, go through the next. Right? So you see we have peyote here forming, and it's now starting to dip like into, starting to become like a little saucer, the dish for our rivoli to go into, like this. So let's keep going all around. Again, you don't have to keep beading with me, you can just skip through. And I'll try to hurry up here. So here it's with this bezel, I'm kind of alternating netting and peyote. So let me turn it out this way. Okay. I'm just pulling threads a bit tighter so that everything starts coming together. Because before it was all a bit, well, a giant mess to start with. Okay, now we have this kind of peyote band sort of going around here, I could say. Okay, this is what we have. Okay, this is very uncomfortable having beads here. So what I'm gonna do is I'll move them to my right side. You can still see them, hopefully. Okay, hopefully this is a better view. Let's keep going. So pick up 11, skip one, go through the next. Pick up 11, skip one, go through the next. Pick up 11, skip one, go through the next. Pick up 11, skip one, go through the next. And this was our last one, so let me pull it up. And then we have to step up, right? So that means go out into the row of those beads that we just added. Okay, so here we are. We have all our, this is what we have. We have, see, it's like a little cup or saucer that's sort of dipping in the middle. Now, what we're gonna add between these 11 O's now is once again this combination of two 15 O's and 11 O. So now we keep adding to 15 O's, 11 O, to 15 O's, 11 O, to 15 O's, 11 O, between every single one of these sticking out 11 O's. Okay? Here we are. 1, 2 15 O's, 11 O. Go through the next. Here we are. So now again, we'll have these picots. Well, they'll only be picots if we... There. So ideally, they'll look like this. See, we have two 15 O's and 11 O's sticking out like this. So that would be perfect. That's okay. Let me try and keep it in the frame at all times. Two 15 O's, 11 O to 15 O's, and we go through the next one. Okay. Two 15 O's, 11 O to 15 O's, and we go through the next. So you'll see these 11 O's, they'll keep wanting to dip down, so we can pry them out and then pull on the thread so that they form these nice little points. Okay, so two 15 O's, 11 O, two 15 O's, and into the next 11 O that's sticking out. Okay, so this is how it's starting to look. We could just keep going around. Once again, feel free to skip ahead to the next step. This, if you're not beading with the phone screen between you and your beadwork, this little, I don't know, pendant, earring, whatever you want to make it in the end, part of a necklace, this little motif, I'm gonna have to think of a name for it, I suppose, at some point. You can use it basically for anything, but it beads very quickly. So what you are seeing me bead, this is very, very slow. But yeah, so go ahead, and skip to the next step. Oh no, did I do this right? 250 O's, 11 O. Okay, I have my next picot. There we are. 250 O's, 11 O, 250 O's, and through the next 11 O. What you'll see is that some of these picots will want to go up and others will want to go down, and that's going to serve us well because we'll use only half of them to make the like bezel or basket for our rivoli, and the others the others, they'll be going around. So we'll see. Let's see, we'll just keep going. We'll see what turns out from all this. I mean, I have been working on this design for a while, so it's not like it's completely off the top of my head, but each time I was remaking it, I was making more modifications, so I'm not even completely sure how it's gonna look in the end. Okay, so see, we keep making these picots. Now at this point, no, let's finish the picots, and then I'll pull the other thread out as the next step. So my process, you know, my beading process isn't always the most coherent to, maybe not to other people, it is to me. Thankfully, I mean, if it wasn't coherent to me, then here we go. Again, 250 nose, 11-0, 250 nose. I really hope I'm not making any mistakes with this screen in between me and my beadwork. Well, I like to have my beadwork right in front of me. Okay, well, I'll just stick with it this time. Okay, here we go. 250 nose, 11-0. Again, 250 nose, 11-0, 250 nose. I think I'm gonna need to take out some more 11-0s. Ooh, here we go. I bumped into my... Right, 250 nose, 11-0, 250 nose. Here we are. Seriously, it's like with the camera, looking through the screen, there's no depth of perception, or at least well, maybe I'll train my eye to do this eventually, but okay, so this is our last and first 11-0. So here we go. Our circle is complete. Make sure we pull out that 11-0. Okay, and here we are. This is what we have at the moment. So these, the picots, they are going up and down all over the place. I mean, even at this point, you are welcome to kind of nudge some of them in an alternating manner. You can nudge some of them up, others down. Some of the picots are still pulled down for some reason. So, ta-da, this like that, like that. Okay, so now we still have this thread coming out of the middle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through all these beads in the middle one more time, and I'm going to just tighten them, really. So no, the thread got stuck. Well, okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna manage to create videos more than once every couple of weeks. I am trying. I'm really trying, but with everything at home, you know, life, etc., etc. Right. So what I want to do at this point is pull. Let's see. So what I want to so now I tighten the our inner circle. I want to pull my thread, or not pull my thread, but guide my thread up through here, just and coming out of one of those picots. Okay, So here we go. Just any one of them, doesn't matter. Right, those picots, well, now these, okay, so here we are, we carried it all the way out. Let's pull tight on that. Now, so here we are, we have our little sort of a basket for our, now for our rivoli. Now with this thread, the original thread, we also need to keep going in the same direction we were going before and take it up out of one of these picots, out of one of these 11-ohs that are here. Okay, so let's make sure that, so these now they'll go, we'll push these up where the original thread is coming out, that'll go up, and every other one will go up, and our second thread, so you see, that's what we'll have. Let's see if I can give you a better picture here, like this. So our second thread is coming out of one of the picots that are staying down, and half of these picots, they're going up. It looks like a little crown at the moment, so I need to make sure that we pull tightly. Right, now the combination that we need to join all these 11-ohs. Okay, let me show you. So we have this 11-oh, this 11-oh, this 11-oh, so it's every other 11-oh, or 11-oh of every other picot. Okay, so these two 11-ohs we're gonna join with 15-oh, 11-oh, 15-oh. Okay, let's do this. 15-oh, 11-oh, 15-oh, and we go through. You don't need to pull tightly at this point. Okay, so 15-oh. Oh, that's that's good news. My ruler just fell off. I'll deal with it another time. So here we are. Okay, that's a good view, I think. So we have 15-oh, 11-oh, 15-oh, and then we need to go from this 11-oh to this 11-oh, and here we pick up one of our lovely 3mm Krakovski pearls. Okay, so I love Krakovski pearls. I have so many of them. To me they're a wonderful replacement of like anything Krakovski is a wonderful replacement for Swarovski. I mean, I still have quite this big stash of Swarovski too, but well, nowhere near as many as Krakovski. I think they're so much more affordable, and honestly, for the price, I think, you know, they're even better, because I mean, okay, they're not maybe not as high a quality as Swarovski, but almost, you know, to me they're really good, and for the price, I mean, you honestly, you can't beat them. So, and they last. Another thing, they last. They really last well. So here we are. So we've done another 15-oh, 11-oh, 15-oh. Okay, and we're going to the next. Now we pick up a pearl again. Keep digressing with all my bead talk. Now again 15-0, 11-0, 15-0. Next 11-0, that's up. Look how neatly it's putting our basket. See, it's bringing it together. Now don't tighten it yet because we haven't put the rivoli in there yet. So, oh no, wrong combination. Next is the pearl. And Krakovski 3mm pearls, I just love them. They're wonderful, wonderful, great quality. Just, yeah, no complaints. Yeah, if there is anything like wrong with Krakovski that you get, that's probably due to some handling or something, because yeah, honestly, in terms of defects, I've seen only like 1 or 2 defective ones out of hundreds of crystals and pearls. So yeah, I think they're exclusive of Eureka crystal beads. And yeah, that's where all my beads come from today, Eureka crystal beads. Love their collections. Got wonderful. Look at this. Now we have our nice little basket. Let me quickly clean up my lovely 16mm rivoli. Okay, and now we pull tightly. Okay, so look, for now it looks a little loose. Okay, don't worry about that, because we'll go around all of these again and tighten. Okay, so yeah, make sure you go around and tighten them really well. Oh my goodness, this is just it's definitely an adjustment beading through a phone screen, but at least I can make sure, because before my camera was way above my head and I actually had no idea what it was that you guys were looking at, whereas this way I can actually make sure that you see clearly every step I make. So here we are. Look how neatly it's, yeah, at first you think, oh, that's not gonna close up, but look at that, it does. It really does close up. Look at that. So that's our, oh, that picot got a bit twisted. And look at those picots below. Doesn't that look pretty? Yeah, so anyway, here we are. We can go around like one more time also, but before I do that, I want to take the other thread, the other needle and thread, the other end of the thread. Oh, it got a little tangled here. Here we are. So here, what we're gonna do is go around with, oh no, what was I using? I think I was using 50? No. 11, no. Yes, 15, 11, pearl, 11, 15. Okay, yes. There we are. That's our combination, okay? 15-0, 15-0, 11-0, pearl, 11-0, 15-0, okay? Okay. And now we go through in between all the peaks at the bottom, okay? There, we go like this. And now at each of these picots, I'm gonna put 3 15-0s. So take 3 15-0s and I go through the same 11-0 again. Okay, here we are. That's what we have. And now we just go around the same way. Okay, if you want to like skip ahead and do that, you're welcome to do that, or you keep beading with me. And we have 15-0, 11-0 pearl, 11-0, 15-0 through the next. And we pick up another 3 15-0s and we go through the same. It keeps getting caught on the edge of my mat. Feel free to pull well here. Don't worry about the basket unraveling a bit. It's yeah. Well, in fact, let me just finish up because I think it'll be better if the basket doesn't keep unraveling. So we'll go the third time around because really, like, oh yeah, the thread. I need to mention the thread that I'm using. So I love, when I work with crystals and pearls, the thread I use is this Hercules 10 pound. Okay, Hercules 10 pound. It's I got it on Amazon. It's about, I think, $20 for 1,000 meters, which is, you know, more than 1,000 yards. So yeah, and it's like it's a 0.12 millimeters, which is point, yeah, it's, yeah, the 6 pound, the 6 pound fire line is 0.015. I'll show you how they compare. Where's my 6 pound? Here's my 6 pound fire line and my 10 pound. This is how they compare. Okay, this is 6 pound fire line above and 10 pound Hercules below. Okay. Anyway, I like working, when I work with crystals, I prefer working with Hercules. I just it resists cuts much better, in my opinion. Especially the white Hercules is a bit, if you want to go for it, the white Hercules is a little weaker than, say, gray or black. Black Hercules rubs off on your hands. Gray Hercules, that's like really the best, and it looks really awesome because it's kind of silvery color. Let me take it out. I can show you. We have, oh, I have them in 8 and 15 pounds. So this is like a 15 pound one. This is 8 pound. So yeah, this I'll show you the 8 pound Hercules here. Oh, let's see if I can show it like this, and with the thickness in comparison to here. So this is 6 pound fire line and 8 pound, so 8 pound gray Hercules above, 6 pound crystal fire line below. So yeah, the crystal fire line, I can't remember what's the thickness. Yeah, the 8 pound is 0.1, and I think 6 pounds 0.15. So fire line is actually a bit thicker for the weight. But anyway, so here we are. Let's proceed with this. I'll go around the third time. Yeah, a lot of people work with fire line and crystals with no problems, but I have not had much luck with. And then also Kat Thomas, she recommended Cast King for me because like the black Hercules, you know, it's rubbing off on fingers, the same as black fire line. not satin. I haven't tried satin, but I mostly work with Fireline and Hercules. Yes, when I do any kind of experimenting, I use Nymo because, well, it costs so much less. And Fireline, it costs. I mean, Fireline costs as much as solid silver wire of the same thickness. So, you know, to me, I use it very, very sparingly. Okay, so let's finish this up here. And then I can, right, once I've gone through it 3 times, you see it's closed up pretty nicely. No more threads visible. I'm not a fan of visible threads. I mean, who is? But so then we can go down and take this, we can take this thread to the back and weave it in and get rid of it, because there is not much of a tail remaining now. So let me just weave in a little bit more. Yeah, oh yeah, the needles I was going to make actually a video on the materials that I prefer using. The needles I use, I don't know when I'll get around to that video. I can barely get around to my tutorial videos. The needles I'm using are called Color Eyes. I believe, I might be lying, but I believe they're by Beadsmith. I could be lying, I don't know. Anyway, if you look up Color Eyes, and I mean the size 12 needles, that's all I pretty much ever work with. I do like Tulip size 11, simply because I got, you know, I was lucky, and at the very beginning I got like really good quality needles, but to keep buying them, they're very, very pricey. And honestly, I prefer the Colorized size 12 because working with a lot of 15-0s, they're just much thinner. And yeah, and you see they bend out of shape and they just get deformed. And I just take my nylon jaw pliers, I straighten them out, and then they're like new. These are still the same needles that I took out more than a year ago. So I have 5 size 12 needles out, and I've worked with the same ones. I haven't taken out any new ones in over a year. So I think that's pretty good overall. Right, let's just see if we can get to the back here. Okay, I'll try to get right to the center so that needle and thread are not in my way anymore. Okay, and now we tighten them. So our top is tightened. We can forget about that thread. And what we'll do now is we'll carry on around the edge. Okay, so if you remember, the sequence is 15-0, 11-0, purl, purl, come on, purl, 11-0, yep, and 15-0 again. Okay, and we go through, and then we pick up 3 15-0s and go through the same 11-0 bead, pull tight. Okay, this is what we have. Well, I'm quite curious what will turn out of all this. Oh, not 15-0, 11-0, then 15-0. So once again, our combination, and then through the next 11-0, and then we pick up 3 15-0s. Okay, and we'll go through the same 11. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna need to do a really good stretch after this. It's no joke with this beading through the screen. Some people do that. I don't know how they do that. Well, not easily. Okay, 11 15. Yes. Let's go. Did I do it right? Okay, let's check. Yes. 15 11 pearl, 11 15. It's not very easy to see. Hopefully it's much easier for you guys to see. But it's much harder for me to see. Oh, where's my... There we are. Okay. Now then, so this is how it's starting to look. So if you have some pretty 16 millimeter rivolis, this is like a nice, see that's the back of it. So it's a cute little design. I mean, in these colors, it's sort of Christmassy, kinda. I don't know. Oh no, what am I doing? I'm not thinking. I think what I need is to have a sip of my tea. Right. That's what I'm gonna do. So you enjoy the look of this while I have some tea. Oh, my throat. Oh my. This is the most unusual thing about beading. I mean, apart from all the, filming and dealing with video cameras and keeping stuff in the view and etc., etc. The really hard thing is to talk at the same time as beading, and I mentioned it to a few other beaders, and my lord, I guess you train your brain like with anything else, but my brain has never been wired into sort of doing while explaining. It's more like I can talk about something and explain, but not while I'm doing it. Or I can do something, and of course it's so much quicker to be doing things without explaining them as you go. Okay, here we go. Now 15 11 pearl, sorry, 11 15, and then through the next. Okay, one more picot, and then we have the last set of these to do. Okay, right, 15 11 pearl, 11 15. Go through with, I didn't place the picot on the first 11, so I'm going to do that now. I might need some more 15. Okay, so now we go through this and we go through, so go through the same 11, and then the full set. Let's go through the full set of 15 11 pearl, 11 15, and we come out of, where do we come out? No, I should have just come out of that 11. I'm sorry. So, right, so you make that picot and you just come back out of this 11, right? This one. Then we pick up, is it like this? Maybe I should just leave it like that. I don't know. What do you think? Do I leave it like this? I could go, well, one thing I would definitely do is go through the sets and just go and secure these picots by going through just the two 50-0s on each side. So with this tiny little picots on top, I would go through one and then straight into the other, and that would really make them more secure and pointy. Okay, so let's go through the next set and then we'll see what we'll do after that. So we went through the next set of 50-0, 11-0, pearl, 11-0, 50-0, and then I'm just going into, okay, let me see what I did there. Yes. Yeah. And then we'll go into this 50-0 and then straight into the other one, and let's just go through all of them all over again. Okay, so here you'll see that it's straightening them out much nicer. See, like these two, see this one's sitting much better there and it's more secure. Okay, so this with these little tiny picots, that's already different from the design I had in mind before. So if you just go round and keep securing these picots. Okay. What else could I do with this? Get into it. Okay. Right. I have to look behind the camera to see well. So, yeah, just keep going around. This will also like secure, reinforce all the thread connections. No, did I come out? No. Need to go through the first 50 now, and then go straight into this one. Let's see if I can go through the next set right away. I like this actually better than my previous idea. So, and the previous one was also pretty. Maybe I'll do another video for the kind of the alternate ending for this, because it does look very different. This one, it has almost like a snowflakey feel, whereas the other one was more like a flowery look. So, okay, right, that's the last picot secured. You can pull tight. Now this, if we straighten it like out all neatly. Now I could put yeah, I think I might. Let's see what happens. Okay, and then you might like it, you might not like it, but let's see. Okay, just kind of bear with me here, but I got like a little idea for what I might do next with my little pickles. So what if I have, so here I have what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up 11 15-ohs. Right. So 3, 3, 3, 3, 9, 11. Okay. Now I have 11. Okay. Do I want 11? Do I want 9? Do I want 11? Do I want 9? I think I'll go with 9. Let's see. Let's do 9. Do I want 9? Yep, I'll do 9. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next one. Okay. Now let's do, okay. Oh, definitely need more 15 no's. Where are they? See, they come in this. These are my perma-finish galvanized starlight from Eureka Crystal Beads. They just, I love actually Toho 15-ohs. Really love Toho 15-ohs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. With the other thread, just kind of forget it, you know, we'll pretend like I tied it off in the back. Oh, all right, well, let's just keep going with these ones. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3. Maybe I should have done 11. No, it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Just keep going. And hopefully I'll have enough thread. If I don't have enough thread, I'll let you know how much more you'd need to finish this off. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I mean, for this band, what we've done so far, this snowflake shape, that's, you know, 50 inches, that's plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I do 9? Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and now when we go through the last end, we'll go through, we'll go through 2 of these, I think. Do we go through 2? Yeah, let's go through 2. Then we'll do it 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we'll insert, we'll do peyote sort of with, let's see, Let's see if this works out, then I'll explain what I did in the next step. Okay, so we have this shape here. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure what I want to do with it after all. Okay, so here we'll insert 150 now, go through 250 now, and then we'll insert 311 nows. So 11 through 50 another 11 on top of 50 so we're just doing this 3-bead peyote just in the center of each loop we just added. So we'll see what this kind of turns into. Maybe it was better to leave it, I don't know, let's see, because it's difficult to know how it will turn out. So pick up 50 go into 250 insert 11 above 50 go through the next go through 50 there. Okay, let's see. So oh well, stay with me if you want to see the result. Well, you can also skip ahead to see the results, so up to you. Now we go through 250 through last 250 add 150 go through 250 first 250 okay, so these are kind of scalloping now. Okay. What if I scallop them inwards? Oh, I wonder. Okay. Might not. We'll see. Maybe I should have left it at the snowflake part. Or I should have gone with that flowery arrangement that so here we are. Oh, brush the camera. Awesome. Could have gone with 50 no's also in there. Maybe it would have been better. Don't know. Well, what do you think about how it's turning out here? It is a bit... it is warped. I think I'd rather do 11 notes maybe, or not. Maybe what I should do is not put this one in the middle there. Yes. Okay. Right. Well, I'm gonna go back and redo that. So I'm basically gonna do the same thing I did so far, but I won't put the 50 no's in between the last row of loops. Okay, I think I've reached it. Okay, and okay, right, let's see if I can get there. The thread back in the needle. Okay, so let's try this again. So then what you'll see is at this point, I'm not going to insert a 50 now. I'm just going to go straight into the next two. Yes, that's what I'll do. And then I'll put another 11 now. Oh. Let's do another 11 now. Okay. 11 now, then we'll go through. Oh my, I'm not keeping them. See, I started looking at my beadwork and the whole thing's just gone off. Okay, here we are. So I'll do this. Go through the following. I'm not sure I have enough storage on my phone to complete these. Yeah, I think these are a little more interesting like that. Okay. So anyway, I hope you guys have fun with experimenting with this edging. Okay, I basically I stopped beading through the screen because I guess it's too much for my brain to process beading through the screen. So yeah. So you can either turn it in or turn it out. Oh well, and you just keep going around and you can tie off the ends. I'll post the picture of how it turns out in the thumbnail of this. We'll see if anyone finds it interesting. I'll leave you here because I'm afraid that I won't have enough storage on my phone to keep filming and I'll lose the whole thing. But okay, have fun. Let me know how it works out for you. You might like to leave it before I started adding all these scalloped edges. So yeah, I'll post a picture anyway in the thumbnail before the start of the video. So okay, well, have fun. See you. Bye.